This is Mabel's Tables, and I am doing a collab, Domestic Violence Awareness with Creations by Simone. If you don't know about Simone, that is a crime in itself. She does beautiful wedding decor, and she also sets some of the best beautiful tables. She does a little cooking, and she has a lifestyle channel. So go on over to Simone and check her out. She asked us to do a table or whatever our niche was for domestic violence. And this is mine. She asked us to use the color purple. So while I'm showing you the color purple, I'm going to tell you about domestic violence in my way. My way is, as my children were growing up, I chose nursery rhymes that I thought would benefit them, not nursery rhymes that would make them feel sad or make them think about death or make them think about other things that's not pertaining to being a good child with nursery rhymes. So now I found a nursery rhyme that I bet you never, ever thought about as being domestic violence. Well, this is domestic violence against a male. So here we go. Goosey Gander ran all over town a-looking. She got mad and threw a man down the stairs because he wouldn't say his prayers. Now, is that something that you think you would want to tell your children in a nursery rhyme? She got mad because the man couldn't say his prayers and she threw him down the stairs. Well, that is domestic violence in my eye. And then in my eye as well, that means she was really mean to that man. Why didn't she stop and teach him his prayers? Why didn't she show him the prayers in the Bible? But instead, she threw him down the stairs because he wouldn't say his prayers. This is Mabel's Table saying thank you, Simone, so very much for having this collab to show about domestic violence. And I also want to say that domestic violence has no color line. It has no male or female. It can come in all races and all ethnicity. Domestic violence is something that needs to be talked about on a more regular basis because it does happen. There are so many men and women out there that have been maltreated and kept their mouth closed because they did not want to bring up any judgment on themselves. And most of the time they are afraid to talk about the person that has caused domestic violence upon them, has called meanness, I call it meanness to them. So be sure you check everything out. If you see someone that being possibly hurt or misused, don't keep your mouth shut. It's always good to call to try to get that person some help and talk to that person. Let them know that God loves them in spite of what man is trying to do. This is Mabel's Table saying thank you so very much for looking at this video. And I hope that if you know someone that is having trouble in domestic violence, they have a domestic violence hotline. Look the number up. Keep it handy so that you can call if you run up on someone that's having trouble and are afraid to talk about it. Mabel's Table saying don't forget to pray for someone else besides yourself, and always know that God is alive and well and that this is his world and God do not advocate domestic violence. Mabel's Table saying adieu. Thank you so much, Simone. Bless you.